They gonna cast out devils in the prophet name. Now they don't know Jesus, but they thought he was doing what the Peter was doing a good work, so they want to do that good work. We got some imitating Christians. They imitating. They looking like, they sounding like, they dressing like, but they denying the power.
Amen. That's so true.
They denying the power.
You okay?
He was on the road to Damascus. He had the papers.
Amen.
Just like, I don't know if I said that this week or not.
Say it again.
Just because something is right in the law, don't make it right in God's sight.
That's right. Amen. That's right.
As I said in New Bethel, that law down there tell me that a woman got the right to marry another woman.
All right. Yes, they do.
They ain't did nothing wrong in man's eye.
Right.
They ain't broke no law.
Preach it.
But the law of God. Let me tell you, man's law, God's law trumps man's law. Yes, he did say obey the laws of the land. But he said, well, love, what is Jesus but love?
All right.
What God, the Bible tells you that God is love. He said when love and tradition come into conflict, then love got to rule out.
Amen.
Young people down there with this wicked world might pass any kind of law.
That's right. They do it.
They might tell you you can marry your own child.
That's right. That's right. They doing it. They doing it.
Y'all are blessed because y'all in the word.
Amen.
Y'all know the word.
Amen.
He was doing what he was commissioned to do.
Amen.
And then a light came. Paul wasn't the only one saw a light.
All right.
I saw a light one day.
Amen.
I was walking in darkness.
Amen.
See, when you're in the darkness, it don't look so dark.
That's right.
You know it's dark, but it don't look so dark.
Amen.
I remember being out there in that world. I remember doing what I did. I wasn't looking over my shoulder to see if Jesus was looking at me. I wasn't condemned.
That's right.
I did what the world does.
That's right. That's right.
Went to church too.
Amen.
But I wasn't claiming to be saved now.
All right.
But I was in that church.
Amen. That's right.
And I left that church and went and did just what the world do.
Amen. We did.
The light. Till God shine the light on you. See, a lot of people out there in darkness. And even myself before, you almost get frustrated. Like, won't they just change? What's wrong with them? Don't they say they need God? Unless God bids you.
That's right.
You can't come. That's why I say
that's the word.
We are blessed to be saved.
That's right.
We need to jump up and down every day for the mere fact that he called us and then he gave us the heart to answer him. Oh, he calling people every day.
Yes, he is.
And some of them don't never answer.
That's right.
We are blessed to be on our way to heaven.
Amen.
I've been changed.
Yes, amen. No, you're right.
The light struck him. He said, who art thou, Lord?
Yeah.
And Jesus said, it's hard for you to kick against the pricks.
That's what he said.
It's hard to kick against God's program.
Yeah.
Because God's program going to go forth anyway.
Amen.
His will is going to be done. The light was so bright, he was blind for 3 days. I say God put him on a fast for 3 days.
All right.
Because he didn't eat and he didn't drink for 3 days.
Amen.
And he was blind.
Yes.
Most of the time when I'm in church, when singing and praising going on, I got my eyes closed.
Amen. Amen.
Because that devil is quick.
Amen.
You get in church,
Amen.
looking all around. All of a sudden, something catch your eye. Hey, your mind gonna way somewhere. Okay? So I try to keep my eyes closed. So I'm just meditating on me and God. He put him on a 3-day fast. Then he told him, say, I want you to go down to this man Ananias, and he gonna pray for you.
Amen.
I've been changed. Saul, he was Saul then.
Yes.
When God changed his name,
Amen.
he became Paul.
Amen.
What was our name? My name was fornicator.
Come on. Amen.
Amen.
My name was liar.
All right.
I don't know what your name was. I was on my way to be calling a drunk.
Amen.
When God said, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on my way to be that would have been one of my names.
Amen.
If God hadn't stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was headed to the church.
Amen.
Headed to a revival.
Oh, yes. Amen.
One of these undercover drinking Christians sent us to the bar to get some beer. Well, we drunk that little beer. I'm still going to the revival. Hey, go 2 guys I used to go to school with in Palatka. They come by with a 24 pack. I didn't get to the revival. I was a wine drinker. I could never get that beer. I just never got used to it. Then I got a hold of some gin.
My
I used to
Lord.
drink the little slow gin fizzes, at the bar. But me and my friend, now I'm the deacon's daughter, so I can't be caught drinking. I go way up there to Virginia Village. That's in Jacksonville. We go way over here, all out of town, so nobody don't see the deacon's daughter buying them the drink.
Okay.
I told my friend, my girlfriend, I said, girl, I think we done found something now. Because they don't take but a little bit of this here. Oh, I was ready to go gone home. Went to sleep that night. Felt something crawling in my vein, it looked like. Moving. The closest I can tell you is when you ever been in a situation where something was so nasty, just make you cringe, just make your skin feel like it's crawling or something. So I woke up that morning, I told my friend, I said, you know what? It like something was moving in my blood. I said, you can't even feel your blood. She said, you must have been drunk. I said, I must have been drunk. Ain't thought no more of it. Now this was prior to that event. Okay, this was the weekend before the beer event.
Okay.
After the beer event, I went home. Ooh, I started feeling that dirty. Just dirty.
Yes.
Nasty.
Yeah, I know that part.
I'm like,
Yeah.
now I still hadn't asked God in my life yet.
Amen.
I'm like, Lord, if you get me past this tonight, I promise I'm not going to drink nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, I probably would have had I not given my life back to
All
Christ.
right, amen. That's right. Yeah.
I've been changed.
That's right.
And I know I've been changed.
Amen.
See,
Amen.
my children, they don't remember, they don't know nothing about me. I seen Tasha back there late. They don't know nothing about me. in the world. She was 5 years old when I changed. They wasn't even thought of. So when sometimes they think I know more than what they think I know, okay? I've been changed. And when you change, somebody ought to see a difference in your life.
That's right.
Let me tell you, Paul didn't take no credit for it either.
Amen.
Because he knew who he was.
All right.
And now he knows who he is. Do you know you've been changed?
That's right.
Glory.
Can you look at your life and see a difference?
Amen.
Can somebody else see a
That's
difference?
right.
You know, we got a lot of undercover Christians.
Amen. That's right.
They want to be saved,
Yes. All right.
but they don't want nobody to know they saved.
All right.
They'll sit up in a conversation like they don't know nothing about Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Won't say much or nothing about it.
Yes.
We don't want people to think I'm one of them holy rollers.
Yes. Yes.
I think I was just talking to my granddaughter yesterday morning or something. I don't know how it came about. And I was telling her about how Jesus said, if you are ashamed of me
That's right.
in this sinful generation,
That's right.
when I get before my Father,
Yes.
I'm going to be ashamed of you.
That's what the word say.
You know, that's a bad feeling.
That's what